Hello. So today our training is all about the amazing power that we all have to control and release the anxious feelings that we're feeling. Because we've talked in the past about how anxiety is created. Of course, it is created through negative think, negative thinking, whether that be worrying about the future, worrying about the past, worrying about ourselves or our families or anything of that nature. All of those worries are stored and accumulated in what we call the stress bucket. And it's not each individual thing that we're worrying about separately, it's a culmination of all of those worries that can leave us feeling anxious. And of course, sometimes we get particularly anxious when we're thinking about specific things over and over. Perhaps it's something that's happened that we're not happy with, and we ruminate over it, so we keep on thinking about it, which builds the anxiety more and more. Or maybe it's something that we're worrying about doing in the future. Maybe it's getting on an airplane, or maybe it is going to that meeting at work, or getting a job, or sometimes just going to the supermarket. And we build these thoughts that create the anxiety. However, we have an amazing power because our minds are not set in stone. We actually have the power to change them. And that is a really wonderful thing to know. So, how do we do it? Well, we reverse the cycle. So, in fact, when we are thinking about things, it's flipping our thoughts to the positive side of it. And this is why I talk so much about the importance of positive thinking, because it really can have an enormous effect on how we feel. So if we stop the rumination, so stopping the overthinking about the different things that have happened or that could happen, and start thinking about all the wonderful things that can happen going forward, and just thinking about the things that are good on a day-to-day level. So like we do the gratitude every Sunday, thinking of the flowers in the garden that we like, thinking of the wonderful things in our lives, and acknowledging and stopping ourselves when the negative thoughts are coming in. And through this, we can actually change how we feel physically. We start to feel a reduction in those symptoms. And it's not just a one off. So it's got to be more than just the idea of, okay, I'm feeling anxious, I'm going to think of something positive. Done. Because actually it's a lifestyle. It's a bit like when you want to lose weight, and if you just ate healthily for one day, you probably wouldn't see any change. It's similar with our minds. We need to treat them in the long run how we want them to be. So when we start picking up on all of the positive things around us, the positive things in life, it leaves so much less thought energy available for the negative thoughts, for the worries, for the overthinking. We like to feel like we're progressing, so it's thinking about the things we are looking forward to and allowing ourselves to maybe if something does come into the mind that we're worrying about, reframing that situation and thinking of it that it will go well, that meeting will go well, that plane journey. I am so relaxed on plane journeys, and I really enjoy having that time to myself. And it gets me to the place that I want to go. Or anything that is bothering you, think of it in the way that it's going to be great. If it is just going to the supermarket, I'm going to go to the supermarket, and actually I'm going to do something really different. I'm going to get myself some chocolate truffles, or whatever it might be. Probably something random if it was me, because I like strange things, probably anchovies. And so that would then start the thought energy down the more positive route of things and away from the things that we're worrying about. And that is enormously beneficial. There is research that shows the left prefrontal cortex of our brains lighting up when we think of things in a happy, positive light. And of course, when that is more active on a more regular basis, that means we're happier, more content, more settled. And not only that, but we're coming up with solutions to everything that's going on in life. When we're stuck at the other side, feeling over worrying, overthinking, stuck in that negative cycle, we feel pretty miserable. We don't feel like we're living the life that we want to be living. So absolutely key. I keep putting loads of articles up on on my groups about positive thinking, and this just really reiterates it. So that is it for this week. Thank you.